Alright, hey, it's DigiPoxCat here, and today I'm going to show you something else you can do on Photoshop. This is a picture of Riddler. We just recently got the Riddler Funko Pop, but he didn't have a box. So I'm going to make sides so our container looks like the box. So I got him opened up in Photoshop. This is a picture I took from somebody's eBay posting of it. I just need a good picture of the box. So I'm going to extract just the box from it, as you can tell here as I'm going around. Now, there's different ways you can do this. One way is you can take either the lasso tool here, which you can just swipe around and select it around like this. And then you can cut and paste it. New layer, close the background layer, and take the eraser tool and zoom in here and take your eraser tool, whatever size you want, and erase, very carefully erase the background. Now that's one way you can do it. This is very tedious and time consuming. The other way is very similar. I'm going to hit undo here or Control Z or the undo button on my tablet, and Control D deselects. Another way you can do is take the square elliptic and do the same thing. Just go around. And what you can do, if you make it big enough, is from here, you got it selected, you go up to Select, come to Inverse, which is also Shift Control I, inverse it, and hit the delete button, and it deletes the border around the thing. Then you can keep going, getting closer and closer and closer. That's another way to do it. So I'm going to hit the undo button here, and Control D for deselect. Now there's this nifty tool. I'm not as good with it, so I'm going to put my tablet down because I think that's harder to do with it. But it's called the Magic Wand, or a quick selection tool, and you have the Magic Wand. So what the Magic Wand does here is it does minimal selections. Let me get it back here. So the quick wand tool, you right click and it kind of selects an area, and then you I gotta remember the buttons because it's been a while, and you can shift is the right button, hit the shift and thing, and it'll keep selecting the color you want. Now I think this is actually more time consuming than the other two processes, as I'm going to deselect. What I like is called the quick selection tool, and it's just this little spot, and right click and you start selecting what you want to select. So, and it just kind of selects. As you can tell, we're selecting the entire box here pretty fast, actually. It's going to select a little bit of what I don't want, but that's okay. Because basically what we want to get here is the box. And you just keep going around. Being on my laptop, I like it because I've got the touchpad, so I can just kind of swirl around while holding the right click button. And I think, oh, we got to get his eye. There. Look at there. We have most of the box selected. Come up here, click again. Let's get the rest of the DC Universe. I think this box is actually slightly incorrect, but I don't care. We have it. Let's get this section here. And as you can tell, we got the box selected. So let's cut. And look at there. We Control V. Let's go to the background. Let's delete all this extra stuff. And we have a selection. Now it does need some cleanup, obviously. That's not gonna matter all of it. Let's deselect the whole thing. So what you can do is I'm used to doing this on actual Photoshop because I learned how to do this in my Photoshop class. So basically, now from this, as you can tell, we've got some errors here, there. So I'm going to zoom it in, and right here, we lost part of it. But that's okay, that's just the warning symbol. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the clone tool. Again, I'm going to put my tablet down because the clone tool is very tricky. You're going to hit Alt and right click. That selects your area. And then when you click, as you can tell, it's going to fill in that area with it. Of course, you may have to do this a couple of times because you'll get to parts that you may not want. And I'm just going to fill in this area here with the box. No need to have the box exactly perfect. And there we go. From there, I'm going to go Control 0 to get it back into full screen. Now from here, you just start edging and getting it the way you want. And then I'll resize this for our hard case. And that's basically the easiest way to select something inside of an image to cut it out. I know this video is not very long. I could show you more of how to do it, like how to get it, but this is the basic way to do it. You just clean up, like I said at the beginning of the video, clean up. I'll probably just zoom in here and get it nice and big. And then with the eraser, just come through and erase all this extra stuff. And then what I might do, because I'm going to be cutting this out, once I get it cleaned up, sorry, it's allergy season. It is super windy where I'm at, and I am having a miserable time because of my allergies. So basically what I'll do here is once I get this all cleaned up, since I'm going to be cutting it out and I'm going to have to lighten it up because I'm doing a cardstock so it looks nicer and will last longer and whatnot, I will probably go through, I'll show you here, zoom out to its full strength, and what I'm probably going to do over here, I'm going to get strokes on the effects, and then I'll probably put a stroke around it so that we can cut it out better. As you can see, it's not all that straight. I'll straighten it out and get it looking right, but I'll probably do this so I can cut it out better once it's resized. Alright, well that is our tutorial for this week. I will probably have an extra video like I promised if you haven't seen my Beatles memorabilia collection kind of overhaul. I still have not had time to print it because October is crazy month. We got a lot of birthdays in my family, so running around, and may not have a lot of videos at the end of the week because they're turning off our power Saturday, so that'll be fun. So I will see you Wednesday if this is posted on Tuesday. I will see you Friday if it's posted on Thursday. Fox, catch you later, guys.